Good morning, class. So what I'm gonna do today is a little Science with Miss Meagan video, and we're gonna make homemade sensory bottles. So I have a few materials out here. So we'll be making a sensory bottle out of this bottle. We're also gonna make a sensory bottle out of this one. I got this at the dollar store. And this, I just wanted to show you guys what you guys can make at home. I don't have any straws currently, but I'll try and find some and show you what you can do. But I'm going to tell you, so with this, the cheese grater, you guys can clean it out, take the wrapper off, and then open this up. And if you find straws, this is a great fine motor toy that the kids can use and stick straws in. As well as the other side, they could stick pom-poms in. Let's see. Here we go. And they can stick some pom-poms in there, and it's very good for their fine motor skills. But for today's activity, we're going to use these things. So I have some vegetable oil, because in this one I'm going to put water and vegetable oil with some food coloring. Then in this one, I'm going to put some water with some of these little blue bead things, foam beads, and see how it comes out. Also, to close it, you don't have to, it's optional. I usually use hot glue around the top to make sure they don't come undone or the kids don't get at it. So I have my hot glue gun right there heating up. So let's start the video. So we'll start with this one first. So what you're going to do first is take this wrapper off. So you find the little edge of it. And you're going to peel it off. And it's okay if it's not perfect, trust me, because you can fix it after. There we go. And then you can take off the extra pieces. Like that. That's okay if that's still on there. And now we're going to fill it up. So it looks like this. So now we're going to open it up and fill it up with some water. So I filled it up with this much water. Let me put it to a side view so you guys can see. Because I don't like it too heavy for the kids because I don't want them to hurt themselves. So I put that much water. So we're going to take the cap off again. We're going to put some vegetable oil. You only need a little bit. You don't need too much. So I'm going to go pour that in the sink so I don't spill it everywhere. There we go. As you can see, I poured a little bit. You can see the difference. Let me bring it closer. See, this is all water, and then this layer is oil. Then let me put the cover back on the vegetable oil. Now I'm going to take some of my food coloring, put it in there. I'm going to do blue. So let's put a few drops in there. 2, 3, 4. That should be good. And this is what it looks like so far. Isn't that cool? And what we're going to do now, let me zoom you guys out. I'm going to put the cover back on, nice and tight. Now I'm going to bring you over here to my hot glue gun, and we're going to hot glue the cover. Let me see if it's hot enough. And then you're just going to glue it. There we go. this little extra hot glue. And see how I glued the cover? Well, the cap, really. So that it's not twistable and the kids can't really take it off. And this is what our sensory ball looks like. As you can see the different layers, and kids can shake it up like that. And watch what it does, because as you can see, the oil still goes back to the top and the water stays at the bottom. So that's a little water and oil sensory bottle. There's also many sensory bottles you can do, by the way. Like at school, I've created a pom-pom one, a rice one. So you can use one of these bottles or even something like this. Or if you really want, you can use like big containers like this. Just make sure you rinse them out. And you can use pom-poms, rice, rocks. And you can also use other materials like sparkles or even these foam balls I'm using. There's so many different types of sensory bottles you can make. So next we're gonna do this sensory bottle. So for this one, we're going to do the water and some of these foam balls. So what you're going to do is take off the cover. I'm going to fill it up with some water. Since this one is the tiny one, we're going to fill it up with only a little bit. Like that much. Let me get a side view for you guys. You like that much. And you know what? Maybe I'll put a little bit of food coloring. I'll put some yellow in there. Yellow and blue should look good. I'm only going to put like 1 drop. Like that. So let me put the cover on and mix that up first. So it's all yellow. And let me get my foam ball. I'm going to pour some in. Hopefully they don't go everywhere. Let me get some scissors, actually. I don't want it to go everywhere. Whoop. Like they are now. Whoop. And you guys can use your fingers and put some in. Woo! They're sticking to the container, too. Put them in. You can put as many as you want. I'm going to put some more in. Let me zoom in so you guys can see it. Whoop. And it's going to get messy. No art project is never messy. The process, especially teachers, are never not messy. So now I'm just gonna put the rest that fell on the counter into the container. Oh, there was one stuck on the bottom. So there we go. That's what the inside looks like. And this is a little side view. Looks cool. So I'm gonna put the cover back on. Let me zoom out so you guys can see it. And now, whoop, we got one stuck on there. And now I'm gonna hot glue the top so I can make sure it'll stay on nice and tight. So let me make sure I screw it on. Go. Let me make sure it's nice and tight. And there we go. As you can see, I hot glued the end of the cap so I can make sure it's on nice and tight. And yeah, this is a little cool sensory bottles. And look at all the foam balls stay to the top. And kids can mix it around. Yeah. So there are 2 of the types of sensory bottles I made. As I said in the video, you guys can use different supplies and make your own sensory bottles. So thank you for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye.